Hi, this is Mike Regan with Transact's 2-Minute Warning for the week of January 25th. In this week's 2-Minute Warning, we're taking a look at TFI's acquisition of UPS Freight and sharing some important information about transportation procurement sourcing strategies. Well, you know what they say, sometimes your best laid plans just get blown up in the air. Monday morning, we're ready to shoot this 2-minute warning when news breaks that UPS is selling UPS Freight to TFI for $800 million. We immediately start getting calls and emails from customers, shippers, friends of the firm, members of the press, wanting the answers to 3 questions. Who is TFI? Why is UPS Freight being sold, and what does this mean to shippers? That's why on Monday afternoon, we sent out a document that briefly summarized some of the details of this transaction and importantly included a link to a presentation that UPS made available to the public explaining this transaction. If you haven't read this, go over to transact.com and download a copy. We've gotten some great feedback. Now, with respect to who is TFI, they're a Canadian-based company with a portfolio of carriers in North America. The ones you may be most familiar with are Vitran on the LTL side and CFI on the truckload side. Now, why did UPS sell UPS Freight? Well, in the presentation, they note that UPS Freight was around $3.2 billion, but they only had margins between 1% and 2%. Now, the CEO of UPS has been very explicit. They have a better, not bigger philosophy in terms of generating earnings. So when you're seeing margins of 1 or 2%, it doesn't take a leap of faith to believe that UPS believes that they have better ways to invest their resources to maximize results for their shareholders. So UPS Freight gets sold for $800 million. TFI gets a great deal because you could not possibly replicate that kind of network for a price tag anywhere near that. But it's a sign of how committed UPS is to these products in the future. Now, with respect to what does it mean for shippers, by every indication we've learned from experts and talking to a bunch of folks, it'll be business as usual, at least for the next 12 months. They highlight the fact that there's a commercial agreement between UPS and TFI protecting UPS Freight's customers' interest, but we've also talked with people familiar with TFI and learned that TFI knows that these are extremely important customers and they are committed to minimizing any potential disruption, so we can all breathe a sigh of relief. Now, before signing off, if you haven't already taken a look at our recently released on-the-record interview with Chris Kaplis, who's the executive director of MIT's Logistics and Transportation Center and the chief scientist at DAT, please go to transact.com and download and listen to it. Share it with your team because he has some incredibly important insights about the kind of changes you need to make in your sourcing strategies to address the realities of this marketplace. And we make all of this information available to you because with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you we are on your team, we're here to help, and we're passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.